Alright, Nina, you ready for a YouTube video? Alright, so this is a story time video. I know that there's definitely nowadays there's a lot worse things that have happened in schools than my experience. But this is more of like crazy things that I saw other students do that was just like, is school even a safe place to be at right now? So let's start with kindergarten. Kindergarten, I remember, I don't know if we were reading books or something, but I had this classmate that was a few tables down, and he threatened the teacher that he was going to cut his hair with scissors, and he was going to do it, and I'm like, oh my god, like, that's bad. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like at home, you're like, don't cut your hair, like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, this kid is horrible, like, crazy, it's off the rails, unhinged. And that was, like, my first, like, oh my god, like, where am I? Type of stuff. Because at that point, I just had a sister, like a baby. Like, she's fresh. Like, no crazy things have happened yet. Now, fast forward to 3rd grade, where it was, like, true, like, straight up craziness for me, was our desks were, like, U-shape, if that makes sense. Like, they were facing each other, and it kept on building, and like this. I was here at, like, the bottom of the U, I guess you can say, that's, like, facing the board. And there was these groups of boys that were always here, and some girls over here. And I never really or was it, where was she? No, I'm sorry. She was at the end over there on my left side, closer to the windows. And I think he was a few seats over. And for some reason, she was running her mouth. And the crazy thing about this is I didn't like this girl. I don't really care for her now. Like, I have no energy towards her. It's just like, we're never going to be friends. You know what I mean? Just some people are just, you know, don't care. But the crazy thing is, side story is that we both went to, like, a baby shower, and we were both like, we didn't know anybody except for each other and the baby mama. And I was just like, hi. Hey. So, anyways, back to elementary, where school sucked. She was running her mouth about something, and the one kid didn't like what she was saying. So what he did was he got out of his seat, and she was wearing a hoodie, and he grabbed her by the hoodie when she was sitting in her seat, choking her. Nobody did anything for a little bit, and I'm just like watching her like getting like choked out by this dude in the hoodie, and I'm just like laughing, dying, because like I hate her. Like, 9 years old, don't care about you, boo. And then all of a sudden, like, I believe, like, the guy that she's always had a crush on saved her. Like, he's like, okay, that's enough. Don't be choking her no more. Like, and I was just like, school is a crazy place. The craziest things that happen there. I'm just like, oh. Ooh, I wonder if some of them remember those things. Back to 3rd grade. This one's not that, like, crazy, like, violent crazy. But there's this girl. She was eating an orange. And I think I was, like, slightly diagonal from her. Same class, same U-shape. And she was peeling this orange. And it squirt her in the eye at the perfect time of me watching. And I just had the craziest giggle ever. I was just like, ha! That's a little shit, huh? Oh my goodness. I think that's all I have to share, like, at the moment, for, like, elementary stories. Yeah, that's it. I'm just, like, crazy little stories during those times. Lived life. And, you know that one question when everyone's like, would you ever redo school? No. I was sad. I was unhappy. I would never want to do any of that all over again. It feels like it was a waste of my time, honestly. Not that YouTube was, like, doing anything great for me right now. And my sweet baby Nina taking a nap. So that's it. That's my story time about my crazy times at school. Again, I understand in today's world, people had it a lot worse than I did. And I just didn't want, like, comments to be some type of way, you know? This is just my experience, and I'm thankful that I never went through what other people went through. But that's where I'm gonna leave it at. Because I was gonna say, we did do some drills in case of certain emergencies, but I also feel like sometimes prepping yourself for certain things can only go so far. Because I feel like there's life experience things that has happened to me where I feel like I would have said that I would have done certain things, but you don't know until you actually live through those moments. And it's crazy to think that what you said you would have done in those scary moments, that you would have done that you didn't do. Because, again, you could have had a bad day in the beginning or a good day, and just like, I think there's too many factors that happens to you when traumatic things happen. So that's, I think, where I'm definitely gonna leave it at. And thank you for watching. And what should we do tomorrow? Sunday video. I have no idea. I don't have any ideas. So if you have an idea, let me know. And I can't, if I started this video a few seconds earlier, you would have seen how wild she was. Oh, and I got a new scratch. Can you even see it? I have a new scratch from her like 2 hours ago. Crazy woman. Alright, bye guys.